Hello. Hi guys. You guys are doing well. It's Thursday. And well, I mean today's Halloween. Happy Halloween to those celebrating. I'm just doing whatever, as the title says. I don't think I'm gonna be playing anything scary today. However, I do have one game downloading right now. Maybe I'll jump into it. But I do want to check out some other things before I jump into that game. And I do have like a box of candy sitting next to me. Might as well like probably check this game out. I forgot who mentioned this, but I mean I'm willing to check it out for a bit. Hold on, let me get the candy. Yeah. Hold on. Alright, hold up. It's like a big box of fucking candy. However, I don't know, it's like they're all just Butterfingers. It's like the fucking company sent me Butterfingers. Hey, Wolf. They're all just Butterfingers. I don't like Butterfingers. There's like a couple of other ones. They're all Butterfingers. They're all just Butterfingers, and there's like a couple of Crunch bars. Anyways, hey, you want some candy? Here, you want some candy? Take some. Here, have a handful right there. The BBL is after you? The BBL. What is the BBL? Butterfinger Bureau of Investigations. If I were to rank how I could rank the candy bars. Hold on. Oh, the BBI, okay. I thought it was the BBL. I don't know why I said the BBL. Anyways, I got nothing going on really, but I figured I might as well like do a couple of things. Hey Scratch. Joker was the one that suggested this. It's not a big game. It's like around like 10 gigabytes. I don't know what it's really about, but I mean, I know it's like probably of course, based off of H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft. I'm dressed. My Halloween costume is, I'm a, I'm a, I'm a home invader. I'm an intruder. With a. I do have like a design in the back. Hold on. I don't know if you guys see it. My Halloween costume is a loser. Well, I'm just doing nothing, pretty much. I mean, in the meantime, I kind of want to check out some other things. I kind of want to do like a tier list of candies. And I do want to check out the demo that I had. I was going to play this yesterday, but I didn't have time. I was going to check this out. And so I could just like play it and just be done with it. And then we'll see how it goes. Candy corn, huge F. I don't know, man. To me, I like eating candy corn. Are you weird? Hey. Hey. I mean, I found a tier list here. Maybe I'll do it later. Let me guess, you like Twizzlers too? Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I'll do it later. Alright, I want to get started and just chill out and just play Metaphor Refantagio. I really don't know what this game is about. It kind of reminds me of, I mean, the art style for Persona. I played this game for a few hours last Sunday and it hasn't disappointed me. The art style is amazing, characters are well written, and the world is beautifully constructed. Yes, I heard good things about this game. It is the prologue. I don't know how long the prologue is, but I mean, I'm open to play like, you know, any type of game that's like, you know, I'm unfamiliar with. Spoiler. I have not played Persona, by the way. Never played Persona. It's by the same artist who designed Persona. It's also the same publisher, Atlas. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, I'm willing to check it out. I was gonna play the Accessory, you know, but I didn't have time. Select an audio language. Of course I'm a fucking American, duh. Network connection will enable some in-game features. I don't care. Should have pressed no. That reminds me, I also like I managed to I managed to open the Snoot game. I got it working. Maybe I'll play that in a bit as well. You need to learn your Japanese? Hell no. Let me check the audio.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Starting a little early tonight? Yeah, a little early. Griffith? I was thinking in my head, is that Griffith?
By my hand.
Griffith?
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
So I don't know the
upon
whole...
the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war.
It's really pretty obvious that he's the one that killed them.
Them dead, who shall take the throne?
I mean, look at that. It's pretty obvious.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor Refantasio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version. Should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
That's me. I'm curious. I'm a curious man. Of course. Looks like a Saturday morning cartoon. It looks good. I didn't expect like an anime style intro or something like that. It seems like some of the scenes have like anime cartoon in it. I was gonna say I don't know anything
Who's there?
what's gonna be
I
going
can
on.
feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Want to know my real name? You want to know who I really am? Oh, it has like a character limit.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my
Is this game
entire
Italian?
world is but the dawn of a story yet
No,
untold.
I don't
Or to
know.
put it another way, this is a fantasy.
It's a fantasy
But
game.
can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
You're asking the wrong guy. You're asking like the wrong guy who doesn't like who like failed like English or had a failing grade in English or like in reading comprehension.
How big of a Taylor Swift fan are you?
No, I'm not a Swiftie. Listen, you want me? I guess I could get hit with a copyright, sure. You know what's funny? I heard these songs for sure. I heard all these songs for sure, but I just don't know any of the song names at all. Why does this have an X? Why does A have an X?
How big of a Taylor Swift?
Well, I'm not a big fan of Taylor Swift. There you go. There you go. You have my answer there. And I got probably this VOD is gonna be taken down. React. Got the shotgun. I'm gonna have to delete this clip sometime soon. Anyways, yeah, that's right.
A passing daydream, an idle creation of a distracted mind. That must be how you see it. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
How am I muted? How the fuck did I mute myself?
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's
I'm gonna
just
go
through
on a
this
rant.
desert.
Is it true?
I'm gonna go on
then?
a rant.
The king is dead.
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than
He's gonna
keeping the
maybe
road
go on a
safe.
rant.
So now the monsters
I'm
are
blaming
roaming in
you.
broad
I'm blaming you
daylight.
guys for
No
this.
soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been
You
hearing
you see this?
stories.
To say nothing of the
See
vacant
this?
throne.
There's a Butterfinger. You're not
There's a
getting
storm
this.
coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
Blame your dog.
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up! Next one!
You getting robbed?
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knifes. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
I feel like
Should have listened to us, chum.
I feel like I should have probably listened to this in Japanese instead of English dub.
That's want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Game over. We're dead. We're dead. I don't know why, but the main protagonist kind of reminds me of...
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
the main character kind of reminds me of like someone from Danganronpa who would like wear this kind of outfit. Got that Danganronpa fit. What mission?
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Tradia Desert?
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. I think we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Refantasio is apparently a world derivative of French. It stands for reimagined. Fuck, but worse. Some action. Okay.
Let's go. Stop!
I'm sensing some. Oh. Ew.
Watch out!
Hey, sight. Press L to use Vice Sight. This ability lets you what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Prepare as best as you can.
Okay?
I'm so dead.
They look pretty tough. Careful now. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
Oh! Go to higher ground. Hey, what the hell? What do you mean, what the hell?
Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
No. No. I mean, okay, so the main protagonist is an Elda that has no horns and no sharp knives, ears. I guess elf ears, I don't know. I don't know, what's an Elda? Is that a bad thing to be an Elda? What's up with the eyes? You got one blue and one gold.
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
So I wonder how long is the full game?
Over there. Let's go.
I bet it's pretty long.
Got a sec? Watch out!
What's this? Item?
I don't like this. Looks like they gave up. What a relief.
I like the music. Yeah, night. Oh, what happened?
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785.
After doing like lore
Uchronia
drop.
is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Game are you playing? I'm playing a demo. Metaphor
By the
Refantasio.
story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
A great seeker, bearer of fantasy and power. I don't know why, this reminds me of a book I read. with like the exact same settings and atmosphere.
Whoa, just look.
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck.
You been out
until
collecting
dead.
candy? No. I mean, actually,
There's no way that Roy was going to listen to anything
do.
a Paribus said.
I do.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you.
I do. Yes.
Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
It's like,
Don't you have
yeah, I got
any
candy.
street smarts?
I got a box full
Come
of
on,
candy.
kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here in the whole city.
Also, like, hey, hope you have a good birthday coming up, man. Happy early birthday from me. What is this? What does it have? Years? It's like a fantasy game, pretty much.
Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced.
Here, take some. Here, have some candy. Take some.
Than anyone else.
Take some candy.
Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna
Take it.
stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
There, you get a bag right. Here's a bag right there.
About His Majesty. They say it was
Ugh.
Oh, I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears
I
you
gotta pay
say
attention.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Whose birthday? Bongo's
Monsters
birthday.
have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard
In
out to deal
November.
with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice.
In case you're wondering, apparently you're able to strengthen your bond with fairy.
There can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes,
Oh, it's giving you like
cannot fail.
giving like some exposition,
Hey, are you listening?
somewhat.
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic.
So I don't know too much.
Anyway,
You know, I'm not really good
getting
at
to the
these
capital was
sorts of
only the
games.
Now comes the real high stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is.
Nor I'm
Shouldn't be too
really
hard,
good at
considering
retaining
you need for
information.
soldiers. So?
Alright. What's known in town? Press R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing triangle. Gallica always has good ideas, or she thinks. Okay.
Whatever will I do?
town. Okay, let me see.
Let's go see.
Launch, check your map. Just go straight down the main street and you should find the recruitment center. Okay.
All right then.
Whatever will I do?
Idiot peasants. That's terribly unfair.
But what is there to do now?
That was no ordinary animal. Oh, this dude has wings. So are like the tribes just...
Not what I expected.
There's like 8 tribes. He's like one of the tribes.
Terribly unfair.
There's like so much dialogue going around.
Well met, eh?
What's going on?
Oi!
Oh. What's going on?
Well met, eh?
Well, mud, eh?
What to do?
Let's go see.
I want to talk to this guy.
An elder?
Elda, you walked all the way here. Don't tell me you ran into some trouble. And hold on, probably kicked out of the carriage, were you? My sympathies. That's being Elda for you, I suppose.
Oh my. What to do?
Don't know what what? What? Okay, well. If I were to play this, you know, like a full playthrough, I would totally like take my time and just go around. It's like so much. I think like that's a given, considering it's the same people that made Persona, the Persona games.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one. What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child.
Shady woman.
Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter. Sheer number of activities are unlocked after progressing on the story. Some events are influenced by the game's clock. This game has a clock too.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I
It's like... Yeah, could you like give me a lore drop here?
Instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'm just like a, you know, just a guy. I'm just like a boy going around town. I'm not going to cause any trouble.
I'll
Keep that in mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well,
Which is
that was
cool.
unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. History. Oh, there's like a little okay, there's like a little bit of like a I guess some lore bits here. I mean, I'm not gonna read all of this, but if I were gonna be playing it, you know, as a full playthrough, I would totally go through all of this. It's just a demo, I'm just, you know. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll read this because I did question this. The 9th tribe, distinct from a commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the church. Their population is so small that even seeing one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Okay. I mean, people are, I mean, they're not paying attention. You have sharper eyes than I thought. I don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. If we're like getting discriminated, I'm pretty sure like the recruitment, whoever's going to recruit me is probably be like, hey, you're an elder. Get out of here.
What are you playing at?
Really now?
Want to enlist or something is just down the road if that's the case. But an elder enlisting? Bloody hell. What would be next? Would it be such a sorry state if Lewis was in power?
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
I'm an honest
Good luck in
man.
there.
Of
Not
course.
needed.
Yeah, sure. Send me alone.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't
This game looks
you?
fun.
Fine, lordling.
I'm already getting into it.
Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your
I'll
privilege
definitely
to
like
die
enjoy this.
screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try.
If you like really like fantasy, I think this game's like
Rousing
definitely
words,
right for you.
Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the
Like a
Guard
good
anymore.
fantasy
But I'm here now, so perhaps
game
the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
jump into.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An
Damn.
orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need money. I need money. That would be my honest answer. This is like a job interview. I need money. I need the money, please. But no, you gotta like, you can't say that or else they're not gonna hire you. So you gotta say something like, yeah, I wanna like make a difference. And, you know.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved core? Any skills to speak of?
I could take a look. No. Wish I had the lust to play different games like you. I mean, it takes time to like just to branch out to different games. Like I used to like stick with like 1 or 2 games or 3 when I was young, and it's like eventually like I got tired and just like play some games by yourself just a little bit, and then like, you know, I don't know. Some people don't want to branch out, and I totally get it. I got a sharp mind. I'm stronger than I look. Sure.
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that, you'd have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Please enter the name of this story's protagonist. Okay. Yeah, call me Goose. Oh, Goose, eh? That's quite a fucking odd name, isn't it?
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
Oh,
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
Oh, that was easy. Easier than I thought. So
Let's
what?
hurry.
I wasn't too much trouble now, was it? You gotta get in line though. I start to suspect something. Hey, Scotty Goose, this one, mate. Toss 'em off, eh?
Whoa.
You're a young nobleman. You listening as well? The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something you needed? I take it you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I am noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. I'll just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. I want to take a look at something. So, like the people with horns. People with horns, like they're the Clemar tribe. Clemar tribe composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns, which grow on both sides of their heads. Clemars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Ukrainian royal family are Clemar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of the important positions within the government, leading many Clemars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe, of course. Look the way he's drawn, he must be an important character. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Clemars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest that this position is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. Well, waiting in line. I said tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me in front of the meat shield. Not that I can find Bud at work. Wish I could serve Count Louis. Count Luis or Count Louis? I'm gonna say Luis.
Oi there! What's the world coming to?
Wait, what? Fighting. I mean, I could beat his ass. Alright. Join the queue? Yeah. Oh wow, there's like the weather and everything. Weather, time.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others.
Do I look like I have horns?
An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Wasted good gear. Spare off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist.
Oh my god.
Now get back in line.
His fit is crazy.
Another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
Thanks. You didn't have to.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder Igniter. Requires is 85% off, $8.99 plus tax.
These days,
I've seen a lot of
most
people
come
play
with
it
their own
recently.
magna crystals, so with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Oh god, they got the doobies in their dictionary. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. It must take on different forms, like I saw on Main Street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Nice. The map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment,
Big
you
boy.
miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey, you awake?
They should remake the quarry. I mean, it's up to them. When did the quarry came out? I don't think it's not been that long, isn't it? Yeah, I'm still awake.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same
God,
kind of
like
people who burned down your village, remember?
you're shooting on all cylinders here, like making like some commentary in the real life.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say,
I don't know what that book is,
I've
but
been curious. Thanks.
I would have said no.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for
Wait, is
sorcery.
the fantasy? Oh wait,
Megapolis is
is it
built
talking
on
about
learning and labor.
humanity?
Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows.
Human
Busy streets
civilization?
well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
It's a 2022 game. They don't need to. I was gonna say, I don't think it's been that long since the quarry came out. Or the events thus far, I guess. Music here is interesting. I like the music, yeah. Oh. Animation.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when
That scene
all
looks
seems
great.
lost.
I enjoy these.
My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter.
Wait, really?
Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you.
Alright, not actually Griffith, but...
Familiar
This is Luis?
words. When I'm down, when I
No,
struggle,
it's not. It's not Luis.
you're always there to help me through it.
This is the prince, right?
Let's do it.
When they were young?
You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Yeah, this is the prince. He's riding his fire. Oh, that's the prince's book. Oh.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
If you place him and Griffith side to side, you'd see no difference. Yeah. I mean, the hairstyle is pretty obvious. So wait, they gathered the recruits to just send them to the slaughter. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You're finally awake. I gotta read the other tribes, see their lore.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Really? Okay, that's interesting.
Let's see.
Let's find our destination. It's the world map. Use the left stick to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press X.
This place.
Let's see.
This place here.
Oh, we're heading there.
Hold on.
Can I go back to the town?
Hold on.
Let's see. Let's see here.
Was the plan to camp out there tonight?
This place here.
Fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it is now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
Hey, don't forget.
This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find him quickly.
Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Dialogue box reminds you of the Persona game. It is the same people that made Persona.
The towering fortress was built during the Annex War, in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital, and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
He has a big ass sword.
Well, you lackwits, the battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel.
I was gonna say, man, I don't care.
Friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Should I tell him? I kind of trust him already. Or should I keep it to myself? Because we're trying to keep it at a low level here. Trying to not to like make ourselves known.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world.
Okay, never mind, he knows already.
I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Oi, mate.
Something to say? Go on.
Oi, mate.
I'm listening.
Oi, mate. Is this a little fight you want, eh? No, we're gonna try to keep it civil.
I apologize for him.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I'm Goose.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and
Yeah,
equals.
it's
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
he's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Oh, they're all dead.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Nice. I mean, the jig is up. I mean, I might as well tell you, like, I might as well spill the whole beans to why I'm here in the first place, man. He has a way with words being a captain to people who will potentially die. Yeah, she's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you
Happy
traveled
Halloween?
together?
Happy Halloween. Oh.
You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Happy Halloween. Have a
I'll
Butterfinger.
follow orders, but I'm not about to let this
Take it.
armchair general
Take it.
send me to my death.
Here you go.
Let's
Take
take
it.
a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter.
I wanna
properly?
get one
I'm not
myself.
so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh, hey, he's part of my team. Nice. I got a crunch bar.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the Butterfingers.
Okay?
Don't lose sight of our mission, okay?
Here we go.
Oh, the music. I like it. Say something about your ally?
I see.
Okay.
This is...
Oh, they're all of them are dead. What the fuck?
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your
Ew.
ground! Charging! Pursue!
Okay, so they call humans monsters in this fantasy. It's
We have to help the
interesting.
survivors. Oh. Damn it.
Oh.
Hurry.
He was alive. I mean, that's a very scary looking monster.
This is bad.
Ew. Alright.
What do you think?
Alright, combat.
Got it?
Don't stand a chance against that thing if we fight it. Attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Press triangle to engage in squad battle alongside your allies. You can press triangle anytime, but if you use square attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on an offensive by continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Okay, I'll give this all you got.
Squad battles will stun enemies. When engaging in squad battle against a stun enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Squad battles, press square to attack with your equipped weapon or press triangle to use skills. Consume MP. Performing an action will expand one turn icon. Seen at the top of the screen when all turns icons are consumed. The opponent's round will begin. Okay. The music's pretty good.
I will fight with pride.
Do I have any skills?
I won't hold back.
Magic fire. Mage fire.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Homo Oppo? Is that his name?
Fire!
Nice.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
We made short work. All right.
Alright. Red Dead Redemption Remastered has a DLC Undead Nightmare. I wonder how the game is. I know the game came out already. I wonder how the reviews are. If there's like any problems or issues with the PC port. Another one. Hold on.
Be careful.
Hey.
Sneak attacks on enemies. If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using a square, there's a chance their entire break gauge will complete at once for stun.
Okay.
How's that? This battle's out. Let's take them all out.
Get in there and finish them off.
Burn to up and die hard.
Oh shit. Oh, they're still stunned, alright.
Even easier than expected.
I'll strive for greater heights.
+1 strength. Oh, I get like 1 point.
That was the last of them.
If you analyze the enemies, it will show you their weakness. You're also able to discover it by chance if you throw the right attack. Oh, that's cool. I've been watching a live stream, no problems. Plus, you could play at 4K 144, RTX 3060. That is pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. Okay, let's go. I mean, that's good. It's good. Like the game came out pretty well. Oh shit!
We can't get flied.
Here they come.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
I gotta pay. Okay, I should analyze.
Guess we better stay on our toes.
So there's the fire. There's like, what is the crystal? Is that crystal magic? Like, there's like electricity, tornado, like a star. Is that a vortex? HP is unknown.
Burn!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Dude, I'm getting into this a lot.
Whew. That should do it. Oh.
Nelda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad mood enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showed up. It was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all. Bloody hell.
Run. No.
I assume you weren't really looking forward to know, instead of wanting to discover on your own.
No.
I kind of like, I want to try to like figure things out.
Hey.
I mean, I never really played any of these games, like any Persona games or any types of like games like these. I mean, there's like, I played like Final Fantasy 16, but that's like kind of different. I guess. I don't
Damn
know.
it! Hey. Damn it.
Is there like what is it called? Is there like a collection for me to read about the enemies? This is the Rusanti tribe. One of the most populous tribes of the United Kingdom, second only to the Clemar. Long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which was given their superior martial prowess. Rusante women are stronger than most men of other tribes, most inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clemar, and the two tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many Rusante pride themselves in outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as a self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. And it's like the same thing as like an elf in like, I don't know, any other fantasy game. Sorry. This is distinct from a Persona or Shin Megami Tensei game. It's a more hands-down combat style game. At least it looks like as far as I played. Have you like beaten it before? I know you played it, but have you beaten it? The Parapus tribe. The tribe recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it could also be seen as recklessness. Due to this stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, prevents them from securing a foothold in politics, despite being nearly as populous as the Rusante and the Clemar tribes. The discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. Oh, I barely made through the first chapter. There's a lot in the middle. Yeah, I bet. Let's continue.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Okay, where should I go? I'm gonna go back down.
Hold on. You...
Or perhaps you're searching for someone. Yeah, you got me, dude. I told you. I might as well tell you. Like, I might as well tell you everything. You're pretty smart already.
I get it now.
I trust you have a good reason.
What?
Was that?
Red Dead Redemption Remastered only needs 12 gigabytes of drive space. Also amazing. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
This won't stop us.
Please!
If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins an enemy's turn, which is dangerous.
We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
Runner help.
won't hold back! Fire! Burn to us! Tougher than I thought!
Damn.
Let's stay calm.
Oh, there's even an auto battle. That's cool. Rewind, turn back to clock. Oh, that's interesting.
Still up?
Let's hurry on.
That'll do it.
They even kept bugs from the console version. That's beef. I haven't run into like many bugs or glitches in the console version.
Hey.
You plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for.
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
What do you think?
Just go in there.
Yep.
I'm probably gonna die. Oh well.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow. Darn humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Shit.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I was a level 3.
Let's go. Fire!
2 damage.
Vile monster. You're mine.
Oh boy, dude.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Here.
The power of fire! Oh, please!
Dude, what?
How is it this strong?
Good thing you're the protagonist. The plot will somehow turn into your advantage. Yeah, give me the plot armor.
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Oh, come on.
This is it.
Oh!
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Give me the indomitable hero spirit. Alright, I don't know what's going on. What? Alright.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Whoa. Okay.
Wind! Alright, that did the trick.
Oh. Oh, I'm resistant.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
You have no idea how much I love this. I almost passed out on this part.
Let's go.
Archetype skill.
Scour.
That's it. Stay on
The
it.
freedom of a wanderer.
Does my attack do anything? I wonder if there's like a block, like a, you know, like a parry.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them away.
Win, alright.
I won't hold back. Wind. Push through. The freedom of a
Gotta hit
wanderer.
the other spots too.
Seeker. Scour.
You hit their weakness. Wait, what? It's healing?
What? It's healing?
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
Let's go. Wind.
Oh shit. I should heal.
Take it.
There's no parry, but you can guard to reduce the damage given. Kind of useless though.
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the foe from healing. Yeah, sure.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Godspeed.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there!
Won't hold back! Scour! Come on!
It's okay.
Seeker! Wind! Scour!
And I can't control like my other allies, right? I can't control their attacks. Just only the main protagonist.
Vitus power! Wind! Seeker! Scour! Still up? Let's go! Wind!
Corleo's app.
Okay. I feel stronger.
Nice.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero.
Of course, the hero's spirit.
Lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used?
That was just the indomitable hero
Your whole
spirit.
body was... It was crazy!
That was like a mech fight.
That Stroll guy is still alive!
That Stroll guy.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice! Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis
Ooh,
Guillaburn.
I like that. I like that mission.
Good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king.
Yeah, let's kill the king.
That Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Okay. So is Luis trying to like... So Luis cursed the prince. But Luis wants power for himself. Okay, that's pretty... Okay, that's pretty, like, you know, straightforward.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
Yeah.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician
Looks like
and
a
a
monster.
master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked
Wanna
the
be
prince.
Griffin.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stink. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there.
Oh my gosh, this
and it
the
sounds
crunch
like we could
bars?
use the help. Seems
Oh, wait.
like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Jerobarn. Jerobarn? Treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. The prince got death blight. I was gonna say the fucking like crunch bars have like Christmas themed wrappers. Pretty early, just like giving away candy themed like Christmas themed candies. It's not even Christmassy. This is a really different game, but have you guys seen that Twitch is slowly crumbling? Advertisers are choosing to leave it. Yeah, I heard about it, yes. Maybe we'll talk more about it when I finish the demo, but I do want to talk about that sort of stuff going on Twitch.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
He's our comrade now. The battle-hardened veteran has become your ally. I like this guy. I like Grius. Has started to put up Xmas lights all over the garden. Even like I was gonna say, there was like Christmas theme, like decorations already at the stores. September. Like no joke. Like they're already putting up like Christmas theme decorations at aisles, at the back aisles. It's like already? It's like September. But I understand.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
I mean, everybody loves Christmas. I love Christmas.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell us more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
I should keep the really dangerous stuff away. Alright. When the clock hits 1 a.m., every Halloween decoration is magically shifted to colorful blinking lights, mostly green and red, inflated figures representing the Christmas deity Santa Claus. Christmas has cursed us all. Always in my speeches, I thank God, Christmas my day, and my birthdays. That's good. It's very, I mean, it's gonna get very, I don't know, I mean, I'm not really excited for the snow. I mean, last year wasn't so bad with the snow. Like, it hardly snowed last year. But it's pretty cold. It's damn cold.
Well,
I want to talk some more.
Huh?
A gold beetle. You have snow 7 months. You got to go like on a ski. I don't even experience snow. I always thought it was something made up in the Christmas movies. I mean, you know, in those movies, the snow is nice, but man, the snow fucking sucks in real life. At least over here in Chicago. It's been like a while since I've experienced like I don't know, like a heavy like snow blizzard over here.
Ugh.
Never in my life I've witnessed anything that tell me it's some sort of magic. Oh wait, really? My magic igniter broke? No, it didn't.
Huh?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary, and yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
I hate the wet snow, go out and you get wet and cold. Yeah, that. Like that type of snow, that type of weather. It's not like in the movies where like everything is like so white. And like people like playing on the ground on the snow. And throwing like snowballs.
Got it?
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I found cute the fairy resting on your shoulder during the night times. Honestly, I wouldn't like that. Would not be good. That would not be good, because like knowing myself, I would always get, you know, like I would flinch if like something touched me or whatever. It's like, oh, that was, oh, sorry, sorry, fairy.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
You'd eat her thinking it was a bug that had landed on your shoulder. Okay, let's... I wanna put a kibosh. I wanna put a kibosh on this VOD watchers. I do not... Don't listen to this guy. Like, he makes jokes. This guy thinks I eat bugs. I don't eat bugs. Shush! We're supposed to be, it feels kind of, it's like my fault. It is kind of your fault.
It's not your fault.
You say
Wait,
that,
hold on. Is someone actually knocking at my door
Look.
for candy?
I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
I don't think no one's knocking. I don't think
If
no one's
only
knocking.
our lives were
Thought I
anything
heard
like
a
the
knock.
world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Must open the door? I'm not opening the door.
Well, hello.
What the hell?
Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
Holy shit, the fit. It's crazy.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
I'm not interested. I'm kidding. Sure. I mean... Oh my god, the music is crazy. It's so... The music is crazy. It's fantastic. How's Metaphor? I like it. Like, for a demo so far, I'm very invested.
What kind of alliance? There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
It's a demo? Yeah, it's a demo.
Archetypes? A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old.
This is a pretty decent, like a decent
Heroes
demo.
of antiquity are often depicted as
Like in terms of like
figures,
in length.
with
Like, this is a
forms
lengthy demo.
transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you.
Do you like it? I like it.
Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Game's out though. Can you continue where you stopped on the demo? Yeah, I know. There's like, you know, demo. I was supposed to play this yesterday for the, you know, the demo stream. I didn't have time. But holy shit, I mean, this is a pretty lengthy demo.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar
I enjoyed this
of
though.
Utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bond.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Like, I never played these types of games. Like, I never played a Persona game or any other game like this. But I really do enjoy this. Like, I would get into this if I had like the full game. Like, I would totally be invested in this. sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker from Moore. Moore is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as the steadfast allies that can grow closer to you. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. Moore is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then?
It's the first Alice game where the protagonist speaks. In previous entries, the protagonist communicated with his options quietly.
Detected, so we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget. One wrong move, and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right.
I'm pretty glad that I don't have to read like every single thing out loud.
We get lost.
This place.
Well, I do have to like read some of these parts.
That being the case.
All right.
I feel like I should just end it here. Because like it's been like I played a decent amount of this already. I think I should just move on to something else. But I will definitely have this game. I think it's on my list, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to check, but I'll definitely play this in the future.
Let's see.
This place here.
Here's where we...
Hold on.
Stop.
This place here.
Let's see.
Can I just save?
Don't let your guard down. Good.
I want to try to save, but I mean, maybe like in the future. I don't know how long, but I'll probably just replay it from the start.
Crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Huh?
What happened?
No.
Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
The large bird is known as Corvo. It stalks its prey from the skies when it goes in for an ambush.
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward.
I mean, I'll end it here. It's fine. I mean, I'll probably just replay from the start if I do play this, you know, if I do a full Let's Play on this. But, I enjoy this. It's fun. Alright, that was Metaphor Fantasio. That, honestly, I didn't expect to be, like, that invested. Like, usually I'm not, like, a huge, nerd about, you know, games like these. But it's like its own, like, story with fantasy, like, own fantasy story. But, yeah. I give it a thumbs up. $70. I mean, I'm sure it's worth it. Like, I'm sure it's worth it. I imagine it's like whole lot of content. Should I do the candy tier list? I kind of want to probably try it. I wouldn't expect you to enjoy it either. Strategy-based games require a lot of patience, especially if it's a turn-based RPG. Hopefully you can enjoy it at the fullest in the near future. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I have played, like, a little bit of it. You know, I played, like, Yakuza, Like a Dragon, a little bit of, well, I don't think Final Fantasy 16 is, like, turn-based. It's, like free move, like, you know, move around, reaction, like, you know, reaction. But, this game is, you know, I think I have a positive feeling that I will enjoy this game in the future. I think I wanted to do like the candy tier list. But there's like, I don't know. I would like to do the tier list if I had like all the candies in front of me to try it out, because like I don't remember any, like, I'll do the tier list right now. Watch this. All right, this will be pretty easy. Like, this is all I need. All right, where is it? That's it. Like that is literally it. That's pretty much it. Like, I don't think I need to, you know, rank any other candies. Like Twizzlers, D. Reese's, D. I'm kidding. I'll give it a B. Oh, Starburst? Yeah, A. Hershey Kisses, C. And that's pretty much it. Like the only candy I would eat is Snickers and Twix, and that is literally it. There's Payday. Oh, Payday's not that bad. I'll be headed to bed now. I'm quite exhausted after a never laborious day. The aching limbs always pay off though. And no worries, Scratch. You take care. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good rest, man. Have a good night. Is Petty not here? Where is it? Pretty sure it is. Maybe. I think there's probably like a different list that has it, maybe. me see. Oh, well, never mind. I lost connection. Alright, well. I mean, that's literally it. I mean, Whoopers are some of my favorites. I like Whoopers. They're alright. I'll probably give Whoopers like a B. But like literally my favorite candies are Twix and Snickers, and that's it. Starburst as well. I like Starburst. Alright, I'll play like 1 hour of this. I mean, just gonna play like a little bit of this, and then maybe I'll play like 1 hour. See how it goes. I love Snickers, anything with nuts. I don't think I'm gonna do like a full playthrough of this because like, I mean, I'm just playing it for the sake of like Halloween spirit, I suppose. See if this game is scary. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. If I am mad, it is mercy. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who has consciousness. Okay, well, I didn't get to read it. I expect this to be like of course, H.P. Lovecraft. Check the settings. Graphic settings. Brightness. Okay, that's it. Okay. So I don't know anything about H.P. Lovecraft or anything about Cthulhu, but I mean I mean I wouldn't get any references or anything like that. So H.P. Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe are some of my favorite authors. I would for sure want to read like some of their work. I think it's Stephen King. Oh, I got a lamp. All right. So I don't know anything about this game. If this game is, if this game had gotten good reviews or not. Oh, bolt cutters. Go back.
In my wake, pulled along, fate inescapably draws you on.
There's a lot of dead fish and intestines.
What a putrid offering.
It's like a killer whale and sharks. Oh my gosh, she's been eating these. Oh, ew.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Too. Oh.
Everything has already been written.
What's this? Cult?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
That was a dream.
I hate whiskey.
Okay. Why you drink it then? Okay, I already got the 1920s music. Makes me, oh man, I miss Bioshock Infinite.
I wonder why I still take these things.
It's kind of loud, isn't it? Sleeping pills the doctors prescribed me when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares. For a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Turn it down a bit. World War One. Yeah, this is taking place in 1926. We're playing as like a World War One veteran turned into a detective.
I used to be an avid reader.
Mm-hmm.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Oh, never mind. It's 1924, not 1926.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept calling on me weeks after the investigation closed. My grandfather was a World War I vet. Oh wow! Look, it's like is that covering like the the World Series or something? The Red Sox beat what? The Dodgers? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they're taking like. I mean, they had the Red Sox in here, so.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Oh, right, the Prohibition. Yeah, the fucking speakeasies and the Prohibition in the 1920s. Like, this is like in the roaring 20s, yeah. Totally forgot about that era. This man should not be drinking whiskey.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I'll probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. They're different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? The U.S. has voted dry. 36th state ratifies dry amendment January 16th, 1919. Momentous day in the world's history. I mean, it's pretty cool they have, like, some references in history. Yeah, don't drink.
I have business here to attend to. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
What are we supposed to do? I guess have a drink.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
What is this? Why? How does this have to do with like collecting my information? Allocate your character's points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. I got 8. Oh man, why'd you call it CP? Character points. I mean, there's no difficulty from the beginning of the game. There's like no difficulty setting. So what we got? Investigation. Like a professional. 40%. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chance of forcing doors or mechanisms, or using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by the power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chance of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Okay. Physiology or psychology? Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or an analysis of objects. Occultism. I kind of want to learn this. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. And medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug and making a diagnosis of or expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Okay, so I might as well. Okay. Alright, this is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting the way they... Wait, I could remove? No. Oh. Okay, I could like remove... Okay. But I'll be an amateur on medicine. I got 6 more. Okay. That should be good.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, do you still...
I'm coming.
There's cutscenes. It's H.P. Lovecraft behind the door.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are
That
you
was
simply
weird.
a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
The audio mixing on this game is kind of
All
weird.
the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got?
Jeez.
The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Like, the cutscenes are, like, quiet. They're, like, too quiet. Let me see. A strange picture, painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He's convinced that she is the sender. He bought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to show more about the case.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label? Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address, Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report, it says that the fire started in a dining room and claimed the whole family. Police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Press cutting in an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Okay, I mean, let's see. We got dialogue options? Sorry, I'm yawning. Because I'm getting sleepy. Not because this game's, like, boring or anything. I guess I'm just getting sleepy.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
That's obvious, yeah.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off
Boston?
there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Boston?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I mean, I'm yawning a lot. I don't know why.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Okay. Can you need more candy,
Darkwater.
sugar?
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
I could make coffee, but I don't think I should make coffee at this late at night.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. Don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Or in Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
I wonder how long this game is. Here's the Hawking case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On a shipping label, an address a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. This is a pretty long loading screen, holy crap. This is pretty long. This game came out in 2018, I believe. So that's like 6 years ago. Whew. The cutscene's still quiet. We're gonna get a title drop.
We're almost there.
Cutscenes are kind of weird. Call of Cthulhu.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay. When he approaches the dark water, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low, they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circled the island. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belong to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get a layout of the land at the same time. Fishermen had gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. Could have looked and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he's found at the Hawkins and archives at the Harbor Master's office. Okay, go to the bar, talk to Bradley, talk to Fitzroy. There's no like... Oh, there's a lean? Okay, there's lean. Oh, there is a sprint. Okay. There's like a shipwreck over there. I mean, there's like abandoned boats for sure. This place is pretty grim. What the hell? There's like no way there's actually a place in Boston like this. Or maybe off the coast, I don't know. I mean, this is all fictional, of course.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not.
Okay.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm a detective. You're totally out of your depth. Damn.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
What?
You can't? Or you don't want to?
If it's not important, then tell me.
No. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in
Okay.
the water, you shysters.
Hey, it's because I'm an
Cops,
amateur.
They can't understand.
I'm an amateur in medicine. That's how I know.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
There's nothing for you here either.
You
Beat
bilge
it.
rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat.
There's nothing for you here either.
Now,
Beat
punch,
it.
flip it.
What the hell?
You think we
Okay.
don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
Alright, man. Man, this place is full of charity. Ew. It's a weird game.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Roll to test eloquence. Roll to test strength.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
There's the guys like singing in the background.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
What?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I guess that's it.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew then.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what...
Anything...
Can I get a drink now?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
All right, man.
That'll be all for now. Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
This game is kind of... I mean, I'm sure it's like... I would say like not AAA, but... like AAA quality, but... it's not so bad. I'm just gonna snoop in your
Fishing
things.
equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Yeah, don't mind me going through your things, man. That was a bathroom.
This blackboard hasn't been used in a long while. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
And this detective, like, Pierce knows everything. He's pretty knowledgeable on this sorts of thing. But hey, I guess you had to do that, you know, doing that if you're in the detective field.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Yeah. Let me check over here. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. Character sheet. Oh, okay.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Photographs of Captain Fitzroy. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Is that incense?
What a macabre souvenir. These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible: 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Where are you going?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Cat? Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just your payment to the carrier, Cat. Talk to Fitzroy.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Okay, never mind. Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I found a threatening letter signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Let me guess, Cat is the woman in the bar. Yeah, she was like smoking in the bar.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, yeah, I already seen it. It was upstairs.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Or just blow it up with TNT.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Well, it's a lot of talking. That's for sure, but, I mean, we're playing as a detective. Let me go back to the bar. Can I talk to the woman?
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The size that went beyond of that, the formidable toothed whales. The cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also its meat, unmatched with its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which the part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing. Workshop or storage activities, you can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Who are you?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
You guys, like, shut up?
Do you like our song?
No.
We're true sirens.
We
may not
distracted.
be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the
Catch of
newspaper
47?
report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch. You shouldn't talk about the dead like that. We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk. There! You're speaking ill, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Yo. just sing it again.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
I bet your name's Cat.
What you looking at, stranger?
Your men are simply thugs.
Where did he come from?
That's what I pay you for. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Damn, alright. I fumbled that.
You have no right to treat us like this. And the doctor, what did he say?
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
I mean, so far there wasn't so much nothing going on. Saint Brendan, Navigator. What time is it? It's like almost midnight. I think I'm gonna call it soon. Just want to give this game a try. Oh, what the hell? Oh.
Damnation. I broke it.
Damnation.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Do I need strength? I need to upgrade my strength. I think that's what I need to do. Yeah. Damnation. I think I'm gonna use damnation a lot. Damnation.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh? We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared
The way
of
they
Cat
move.
than an attack by drunken sailors.
It's just like
Only they
swaying
would kill each
a lot.
other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I've taken enough of you.
We'll see you.
Alright. I mean, whatever. Nice house. What's going on, chum?
Where do you think you're going?
To your mom's place.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Why do you even care?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
It's like some of these guys, like, yeah, I don't fucking care about the case, but I'm not going to tell you the information about the case. So what?
Come on, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you... How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, inside warehouse 36. Can I talk to them?
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Okay.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Yeah, true. I don't think like the statues doesn't really relate to the case.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
You said it again. What are you guys doing? What are you guys standing here for?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Oh, I mean, shame I can't pull out my gun.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah?
Oh, would you look at that? This place is not blocked anymore.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking.
I'm pretty
you
sure.
Want to know more? Go ask
the
the
territory
captain.
and
Good.
for their businesses.
I shall take my...
I don't think it, makes sense. It makes sense that they want to have like an abandoned building as their headquarters. Why is there like a random car in like? Why is there even a car in this stockyard? Find hidden items. Okay, well that's obviously an item. What is this?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
I'm getting kind of sleepy now. I think I'm gonna take a rest. Yeah, I think I'll end it here. I thought it would be like jumping straight into like horror, but it's more like a mix, I suppose, of like investigation. Maybe I'll play this in the future as well. I guess that's like a taste. I'm gonna head to bed now. I'm going to bed. All right. All right. Good night, Zapter. I hope you're doing good, man. All right. I'll be off for tonight. I'm getting tired. Hope you guys had a good Halloween. Thank you, VOD watchers. Thank you, everyone, for watching, hanging out for me for the night. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure. If I do, I don't know what I'll be doing. Eventually, I'll get started with the games that's on the poll. I forgot to mention about that. But yeah, kind of chill time. All right, I'll see you guys later. You guys take care. Have a good rest of your night, or have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. Thank you for watching. Take care. Stay safe. And good night. And goodbye. Bye bye bye. Let me play the music. Alright. Peace and love, everyone. Alright, see you later. Good night, Zach.